Ever since Age of Calamity was announced, we've been dying to play the Hyrule Warriors prequel, not only for its frenetic hack and slash gameplay and epic battles, but because it serves as a direct prequel to Breath of the Wild, detailing how Hyrule was plunged into 100 years of darkness by Gannon. It may even shed some light on the plot details for Breath of the Wild 2, judging by some of the mysterious characters revealed in the trailers. And we've combed over all the gameplay and footage released so far to break down all the secrets Age of Calamity will reveal about Breath of the Wild and its sequel.
I've said enough. The time has come to show you what I'm made of.
The latest Nintendo Treehouse was the source of many interesting facts about Age of Calamity. One of them was the presence of Koroks. Similar to how it happened in Breath of the Wild, you'll be able to find these little forest beings hidden in certain areas of the map. However, their function may be a little bit different. In the original Hyrule Warriors, each map featured 2 gold sculptures, which was a collectible used to unlock additional content in the game. And Koroks may be their equivalent in the Age of Calamity. The presence of them in the game may also have an additional meaning. When you first meet Hestu in Breath of the Wild, he says it's been 100 years since someone was able to see him. If we could hazard a guess, he may even be a playable character, and unlocked when you find all the Koroks. And if that's the case, then let the search begin. While exploring Breath of the Wild's detailed world, fans have been able to spot many references to places, characters, and events from other Legend of Zelda games. One of the most famous are the ruins of Lon Lon Ranch. If you've played the classic Ocarina of Time, you may be able to recognize the remains of this iconic place. But if that isn't enough, judging by the treehouse footage, in Age of Calamity, you'll be able to visit the ranch during its prime. And we can even compare how similar it is to its Ocarina of Time counterpart. Another important building we may be able to revisit in Age of Calamity is Link's house. According to the Creating a Champion book, we know that Link isn't from a noble family. Thanks to the treehouse, we now know that he is from Hateno village. And it's funny to think we probably bought our own house during the game. Certain memories, dialogues, and diaries present in Breath of the Wild depict certain elements about Zelda's mother. We knew that she had certain powers because she could, among other things, hear voices from the spirit realm. We also know that the champion Urbosa had a very close relationship to the Queen. During the treehouse, one of the presenters explained how Age of Calamity will also develop the relationships between other characters, including Zelda's mother. During the trailers, Urbosa keeps calling Zelda her little bird. And as we've seen in some of the Breath of the Wild memories, Zelda goes on a pilgrimage in an attempt to wake her powers. How her mother was able to do that in the past, and why she passed away when Zelda was only 6 years old, are some of the things we may be able to learn during Age of Calamity. In Breath of the Wild, the Yuga clan appears to be an antagonistic clan of hidden assassins that wreak havoc all over Hyrule, but they seem to have a special focus on the Gerudo region. In one of the latest trailers, we have seen even more of that, including a couple of important Yuga characters, both old and new. The familiar and extremely weird figure of Master Koga seems to have a great importance on the events that lead to the Calamity War. However, this isn't the same Master Link meets during Breath of the Wild. As we've learned in the Creating a Champion book, the name is in fact a title that is used by the current leader of the Yuga and passed down from generation to generation. Master Kota isn't alone though. This time he's accompanied by a menacing Yuga Blade Master that wields 2 swords at the same time, and a mysterious figure. But who is he? The Legend of Zelda series features a handful of evil wizards, and it certainly seems that we're about to meet one in Age of Calamity. During the second Long Lost Memories trailer, we could see a shadowy figure helping the Yuga clan. Fans have been drawing comparisons between the mysterious figure shown in the trailer and Yuga, an evil sorcerer and antagonist in A Link Between Worlds, who seeks to resurrect Gannon. Why is this character significant? Well, in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, a mysterious hand can be seen gripping the mummified corpse of Gannon and bringing it back to life. Age of Calamity could reveal that Yuga is the powerful ally attempting to use Gannon for his own shady gains, and that he ultimately survives the Great Battle for Hyrule, only to surface 100 or so years later in Breath of the Wild 2 to continue his nefarious plan. The last interesting detail about the wizard lies on how he seems to be using Sheikah technology. Every time he appears on the trailer, he seems to be holding a giant ancient core. However, this one is a little different, as it has been corrupted with malice. Was this wizard responsible for the awakening of Calamity Ganon, or did he help spread the malice to Sheikah technology? Surely we'll learn more soon. Now for a bonus funny tidbit. Have you noticed how Pura seems to have a really bad memory? Well, during the events of Breath of the Wild, Pura talks to Link about Zelda's old Sheikah slate. Then she mentions that, at that time, 100 years in the past, the device didn't have the runes installed, just the camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album. But if that was true, what is Zelda doing here? You can't blame that one on Calamity Ganon. So that's all the secrets Age of Calamity will reveal about Breath of the Wild and its sequel. What did you think of our list, and are there any ones we've overlooked? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget, if you want more Switch player goodness, you can support us on Patreon for a copy of the magazine for only $4 a month. Thanks for watching.